This is War Robots Academy, teaching from basic to advanced for free-to-play and small spender. Murilo speaking, and in today's video, top 10 workshop robots. This is one of the most desired videos. As soon as you join the game and you start producing things on the workshop and you are totally, completely lost. Which robot do I have to produce? Which robot is the best? Which robot is the worst? What can I do? What can I produce? What's the best? That's the question that you've been always asking yourselves. Because what happens as soon as you join in the store, for example, you have a whole bunch of robots to produce and you don't even know, you have no idea what are their abilities, what they can do, what weapons you can equip on them. And except from these two rows of robots, every robot can be produced on the workshop. So from Seraph to above, you can produce these robots in the workshop, including this T4 yellow tier and this T3 purple tier. The blue ones you cannot produce, but you can buy with gold. Okay, but the other you can produce. So from Seraph below you cannot produce in the workshop. You have to acquire it from the super chest, the key super chest, or from data pads. All right. To evaluate which the best, which the worst, I have to create 3 criteria in order to put all the robots in these top 10 robots. Fine. First criteria is readiness. What is readiness? Readiness is what do I have to do, how much effort I have to put in this robot to be playable after I produce it on the workshop. For example, I have to produce weapons, or I have to buy weapons, pilot skills, modules, passive modules. I have to learn about this robot display style. So second criteria is battle impact. As soon as you put this robot in the gameplay, what's the impact using their abilities, using their weapons, using their play styles that you can achieve during your match? The firepower. And our third criteria is the difficult level. How hard it is to play with this robot? Is it easy? Is it hard? Some of the robots are very hard to learn and even to master. Some of them are easy to learn but hard to master, or the opposite, hard to learn but easy to master. You know what I'm saying. So these are the criteria that I have come up with. So then we can start ordering the robots in our top 10. Okay? So enough talking. I think we can jump to the gameplay. Number 10, you have Aries, one of the most loved robots in the game. So their functions are readiness high, battle impact medium, difficult level medium. Their functions, their play styles are sniper and attack support. You do not have to rush with this robot. You have to back up, step back a little, use your weapons, use the range of your weapons that you have, even the built-in weapon that you have 500 meters range. With this much range, you have to step back a little, absorb damage, deal damage little by little in your enemies, support your allies, but be careful because you do not have that many durability. And robots, the Russian, the Brawler, the Explorer robots, they will hunt you in the battlefield. So you must be careful, be very careful where you're going to position yourself in the battlefield, in the map. You have to use most of the covers available in the maps in order to recharge your ability to use your purple shield again and then when you have it ready, you can uncover, use your shield, absorb damage, and deal a ton of damage to your enemies. Number 9, Demer. So readiness high, battle impact high, and difficult level also high. Its playstyle is a heal support. Do not be fooled by its ability of teletransport. It's not that easy to master and to even use this ability. You have to take into consideration where you're going to teleport, in which ally, in what situation. You cannot teleport in situations that you have 1 or 2 robots from your team and 5, 6 robots for the other team. This is a lose situation. It's a very bad situation for you. So you must take care, you must pay attention on the battlefield to teleport in a ally that needs your help but is not surrounded by enemies. Because if you teleport in a ally surrounded by enemies, the problem is that you're going to be killed, he's going to be killed, and if your matter do not last so long, bro, this support is awesome. You have this purple shield as Aries, and the best time for you to put this robot in the game is during the Titan time, because Titan do not have shield break unless they use the Thor mothership. Number 8, Fenrir, the tankier of the tankier, the tankiest ever. Maybe you are confused because it's number 8 and not number 1, number 2, but I'm gonna explain to you. Readiness low, battle impact high, difficult level low, playstyle tank, so you have to guard, you have to protect the beacons that you capture. But the problem with the Fenrir is that the readiness is not that high, it's very low, because as soon as you produce this in the workshop, you have to upgrade it a lot, because if the more you upgrade, the more durability you have. Because if you have a tank, let's be honest, if you have a tank robot that has just a few hit points, that has low durability, it's useless. So the more you upgrade, the more durability you get. You also need its pilot, Bernadette Wolf, that gives you more durability. You have to get pilot skills, because it also gives you more durability. So can you see it? It's a lot of investment that have to make in order to make this robot playable. It's playable as soon as you get it from the workshop. The more you upgrade, the higher your league, the more you have to invest in it. Number 7, Ravana. I have to say, this is the hardest robot to play in the game, but it's one of the best robots. Their characteristics: readiness low, battle impact medium, difficult level high, extremely high, very high. Functions: this is a classic brawler, it's a kind of explorer, so you have to go for beacons, you have to fight, you have to deal damage, you have to fight in beacons. So the problem with the Ravana is that its readiness is not that high, because you need its pilot, Ernefbol, that gives you a third ability for the Ravana. Some of you may get this robot and see, oh, I have only 2 abilities. How do you have 3 abilities? It's because of the pilot Ernefbol. And if you have this pilot with the correct pilot skills, bro, this robot is gonna be one of the best. And meta after meta, this robot is still one of the best. If you kept this robot from the beginning, since its launch from today, bro, you're gonna have a awesome hanger. Number 6, we have Mander, one of the best support in the game. So characteristics: readiness low, battle impact high, difficult medium, play style. The function during the match is the heal supporter. It's the classic one. You have this in almost every game. You have the fighter, you have the healer or a druid, something like this. Every game that you have combat, you have this healer. So this is your healer. What's the problem with Mander? You need, in order to be very useful and to have a great impact in the match, you must acquire its pilot, Mary Leclerc, because it repairs great damage. And if you do not have this pilot, you are useless. You can heal, of course you can heal, but it's not that impactful as you have the pilot Mary Leclerc. This is the key to make this robot the perfect healer in the game. Number 5, the brother, the twins, Harp and Siren. I'm gonna only display the Siren gameplay, but what I say here you can apply to both robots. So, redness medium, battle impact high, difficult level low. Their characteristics, their play styles, attack support, and saboteur. This is a new play style. What does it mean? The saboteur play style, you have to wait until you have your ability ready, and then you use your ability and you can attack your player. This ability of this robot, it's awesome. It's one of the best because you can fly. It's this simple. You can fly, and by flying you can achieve different positions. You can, for example, in this part of the play, you can fire in this player that was covered by that rock, but by that part of the map, and this is very strong. You can abuse from it in the match, and this will get your gameplay to another level. Trust me. Number 4, Shell. Characteristics here: redness high, battle impact medium, difficult level medium, playstyle explorer, brawler. So with Shell you have to go for beacons, you have to capture beacons, you have to fight as you do with Ravana. I included Shell, even though you don't like Shell, in this position because of two things. Its physical shield. Its physical shield is just to charge my nuclear amplifier. This is one point of view. Another point of view is that most of the meta weapons are energy weapons, and with this physical shield you have a great counter to this kind of weapon. And also on the Grey Swarm, on that annihilation, the PvE mode, you can kill the spiders easily by using the explosion of the shell. And then when you use this explosion you can complete more and more phases and more levels, and by completing levels you can acquire more and more resources to upgrade your hangar. So our bronze medal, Seraph. This is also another loved robot because it can fly, another awesome ability. Characteristics: redness high, battle impact medium, difficult level high, playstyle sniper, saboteur, attack support. So you want to use your ability to attack players because, as I said, you can fly, and flying is an awesome ability. If you can use correctly this ability, you can fly and you can fire in covert enemies, which is something that is amazing. It will change your gameplay. It will make you get more kills, more damage. You can sometimes even win battles because you killed some players that were hard to kill for your allies. But for you that you can fly, it's pretty easy. I also included Seraph in this top 3 because this is one of the best, not to mention to be the best robot for the PvE mode, to the spider mode. Exactly, because as soon as you fly, you can shoot this energy lightning, energy bolts that you can fire at simultaneously to a lot of enemies. And in PvE mode you have a lot of enemies, you have a lot of spiders. Silver medal, we have Scorpion robot. Bro, if you do not have this robot in your hangar as a free to play, as a beginner, you're playing it wrong. So, characteristics: redness medium, battle impact high, extremely high, difficult level low, almost 0, playstyle Saboteur. So you're only going to use this robot during its ability. So the playstyle is the following: you use the ability, you teleport, fight, fire your weapons, shoot your weapons, and teleport back. Wait until you reload your ability, teleport again, shoot your weapons, teleport back. Do not wait on your enemy after you teleport to reload your weapons. Do not do it. Your playstyle is teleport, shoot, teleport back. Teleport, shoot, teleport back. That's how you play as a champion with this robot. And finally, our top one, our gold, our Messi of the robots we have here, Typhon. Exactly, guys. Redness high, battle impact high, difficulty level low, play style, many play styles. This is one of the most versatile robots in the game. You can play as a saboteur, as a sniper, as a attack support, as a explorer. Yes, not like a brawler because you do not have that many durability, but you can fight players in close combat if you equip the ability Ghost. This Typhon that you are seeing right now, it has the Ghost pilot skill equipped it, so that's why I'm so fast. That's why I can engage and disengage in combat so fast, and I can kill a lot of players. Even this also coach, see it. Now it's locked down because of the combination of fire weapons and the paralysis drum. And I showed you previously I showed you a build as a sniper, and now I'm showing you a explorer build, a brawler build. That's why this robot is one of the best acquisition. Even though you produce it in the workshop, you can also use Punisher. You beginner, you can make this, you can produce this robot as your first one, and you can use Punisher. That's it, only this. Produce from the workshop, use Punisher, you're going to nail, you're going to rock in your matches. I have some honorable mentions that cannot fit in top 10 because only 10 robots can fit in top 10, but these are very good robots that sometimes they are forgotten for some reason. First of them, it's Phantom. Phantom is a very good robot. It's fast. It has received a buff to the durability and for the defense point. This combined with Armadillo's Run, capturing beacons, bro, you're gonna become a Fenrir, a mobile Fenrir. Leech, one of the most unique robots. Its ability is so unique. You can take damage, and you can take this damage and send to another player. This is awesome, and you have also 4 medium weapons, great firepower. Raven robot, another suggestion I have to give you. If you use its pilot, Nissa, as soon as you jump, you become invisible, and when you jump, you get a 20% bonus damage. This is awesome. Erebus, the brother of Typhon. If I put Typhon in the first position, I have to mention Erebus in this video, in this top 10 robots, because Erebus also has the EMP ability. I forgot to mention this during the Typhon. Typhon can also use the EMP ability. Is one of the most powerful abilities that you can have in a robot, because when you use the EMP ability, you disable the ability of the other robot and even the active module, so the other robot cannot heal, cannot use phase shift. This is incredible. This is so strong. Another mention, Behemoth. Behemoth is so powerful. It has 4 heavy weapons. You cannot ignore its firepower. If you use its pilot Andre, you can have extra defense point when using 4 weapons and extra speed when using 2 weapons. Orochi, yeah, Orochi, the brother of the Lynx. You can become invisible, you have 2 heavy weapons, which is great firepower, and you are so mobile. You have so much speed that it's awesome. And last but not least, Blitz. That's it, an old school robot. Blitz is an amazing robot. When you use its pilot, you get 50% less damage, and you can also suppress your enemies, and then you can survive more during the match. If you combine this with 4 good light weapons, you're gonna have a monster robot, So guys, if you disagree with some robot, if you think I forgot some robot to put in this top 10 or even in the honorable mention, please leave a comment and do not forget to give your thumbs up. Well, I hope you learned a lot. See you around. Take care.